Yes, sir. Back again in the place to be, the jazz section. Here today is your host, Young Jazz, co-host Mav, co-host Dev.
Yes, sir.
We back in the place. We trying to get it going for y'all once again. How y'all feeling today?
I'm happy to be back.
I am so happy to be back.
Yeah, we back. Episode 2.
Episode 2 is
Episode
here.
2.
Y'all might hear some other numbers thrown around, but don't worry about that. Just go ahead and
Just know that
get
we
to
here.
listen on. But yes, it's been a little minute, but not too long that we haven't got together. But we here now, and that's all that matters. How y'all feeling today? Give me something. Give me a summary of our time apart.
Work field is what I say. I was asleep before y'all got here. Actually, You can ask Mav. It was all dark in here. I had one light on.
No lie, like when I came in, I thought he had a scene. Cause but the only way I knew he did is that the game was on. So I was like, alright, yeah, he ain't have a scene, cause ain't no girl pulling up for him to play the game.
Yeah, nah.
Bro, I wouldn't. You know,
Okay,
Nah.
you know what?
I was
I was
knocked
wrong.
some into that. You know,
I was knocked out. Sleep. Knocked out. That's what it was. It was cool though. You know, you need your R&R sometimes.
Nah, you
I've been
definitely
working
do.
all day. I edited my show
Don't ever get that confused.
this morning, and I finished it, and then I was like, yo, I'm just chilling for the day.
Yeah.
So, well, not chilling for the day. I was working, but once I ate, I had a little headache. Laid down, you know, in the darkness hills. So,
Yeah.
You know,
Definitely.
that was me.
Hear that. Mav, what's up with you, my boy?
I'm fresh off a double, but I feel good though.
More power to you,
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
And I said you people because I meant you people that do doubles.
yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm all set on that.
Yeah, we gotta fund this dream. You feel me? That's all it is.
That's a fact. That's a
nah,
whole fact.
Yeah, I feel good though. Like even like off of that, like my lines come together, like right in front of my eyes, and like
Made by Mav coming real soon.
real soon.
Real soon.
And like that's a different feeling that I'm just now kind of like starting to like step into, you know, because it's one thing to work diligently and to have your head down and to be humble and to go for what you want, and to see it come together is a whole nother feeling, you know. And
I
so
can attest to that.
like
Real life.
yeah, like I'm sitting in literally something that we spoke to the universe, and that's mad fire. And that's pretty much how I'm feeling, man. I'm
What
feeling real
Nipsey-
good.
What Nipsey say?
Oh, shoot. What didn't he say, bro?
What didn't he say?
Spoke it to the universe and it manifested, and it happened.
Made it appear.
Made it appear.
Yes, sir.
Come on,
Victory
come on,
lap.
Nipsey. Shout out to Nipsey.
Shout out neighborhood Nip, man.
I need Nip. I need Nip on the show.
Definitely.
I need Nip on the
in
show.
the soon future. So
I need Nip on the show.
tell your peoples to tell your peoples.
Well, let's talk about before we get to jazz. I know it's his section, but before we get there, I wanna run something by y'all. To which it kind of came up on the show this week, and then I was talking about it earlier with my sister. You said funding. We gotta fund, you know, the vision, right?
Fund the dream.
So I'm just gonna run a scenario by you guys, and I just want to, I want to know what y'all think about it.
Mhm.
So what if, let's just say, we go into partnership with a stripper, right? Now I want you to tell me off the rip what this sound like. You going this because me and Noelle was talking about this on the show, or she mentioned it, and I'm like, yo, I would go into a business partnership with a stripper. She go strip. I take the money.
Yeah.
I count it.
Yeah.
And we invest it.
Of course.
Now they want to tell me that that's pimping. That ain't pimping 'cause she getting the cut. She ain't paying me. She just getting the money. The investment money is based off of her stripping.
Nah, I don't think that's pimping. That's pimping. That's a whole different game.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
Yeah,
like
we
Now
not
it
heard.
sound like
Yeah.
pimping, maybe, but my name not Slickback, so I ain't a pimp.
Yeah, this ain't no iceberg slim move, bro.
Yeah, nah. It's the business move. And strippers, they can make a $100K in a
I'm
year.
about to say, like, let's
Easy.
really
Easy.
break that down. Like, if I had that with all my product costs and all of that, a stripper consistent income, bro. So if I needed something made today and tomorrow and the day after that, she got that.
And then she get a cut from it too.
Yeah.
Come on, that's
Yeah.
a business partnership.
And
right?
Down the line,
Yeah, man.
soon down the line, her life gonna change.
It's gonna change.
real.
Nah, it
Could change in 6 months.
that's
If she
in
put
that's,
in the work.
that's in the business plan. Like it will change.
Like
Yes,
this is just for the investment money. So then we don't gotta solicit other people.
Yo, shout out strippers, man. If you ever want to like collab or something, let me know. I
You
got
see what Cardi did?
See,
And she was stripping.
I'm gonna sip this real quick.
You know what I'm saying? You
That-
see what Cardi did? That's a business move,
Truth.
right? Come on. I ain't pimping. That's a businessman speaking. Feel me?
Nah, it's just trying to be smart and make better moves. I don't see no wrong with that.
I mean, in all, like if we were to take titles out of that situation, we have a person who has consistent income working with somebody who has a consistent vision to put things together, and that's nothing but a good partnership.
Good partnership.
Isn't it crazy how like titles really could like change the narrative of a situation?
Right.
Just because you said a stripper did this with a business person, the next thing came up prostitution or
Yeah,
that's pimping.
pimping, right?
Like nah, like
if she agreed and I agreed,
Nah.
like listen, we gonna
She,
get
like,
the investment money
she-
from
yeah.
stripping because that's the quickest way.
She was a legit investor.
Come on.
Like yeah,
Come
like
on.
it's crazy. Why?
Mhm.
In other words, watch these titles, man.
Watch these titles, because these titles don't mean nothing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the section is back yours. I just wanted to run that by the people.
Nah, I'm
no
glad-
problem
nah.
whatsoever. I'm actually glad you brought that up because that's a different approach to getting to some money that's legal. So
Listen, I'm going back to Atlanta finding me a stripper.
hey, I
Hey.
might be on that trip right with you, bro.
We gonna be in.
Really
I'm
might.
gonna be in Atlanta Memorial Day weekend. That's
Strippers got friends.
Mhm. Mhm.
Hey, yeah, we gonna definitely talk about that and work that out.
Networking.
For sure. But I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to talk about T.I. and this Gucci situation. I'm not gonna lie, cause yeah, you sound like you had a problem with that, bro.
T.I. needs to sit down somewhere. Period.
Why you feel like that, bro?
Man, T.I. is one of them people that now I'm not saying that he don't care for the people. I'm not saying that he don't care about or he not genuine and authentic and authentically motivated in the things that he say with Gucci and all that stuff. Yeah, right. But let's be clear. He is judging people on the very things that he does. So the whole him and Floyd beef, and he talking about Floyd cheating on women and being misogynistic and all that stuff, he does the same things. So in my mind, he's being a hypocrite. Like he's legitimately being a hypocrite, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when we talking about Gucci, the reason why I took all credibility from T.I. when it comes to Gucci, well, how long ago was Gucci? Did that whole Gucci thing come out?
That wasn't a couple months, maybe. That was
2?
this year for sure.
2, 3?
I don't.
Wait, we in the
we're in the
third
third
month
month.
right now.
We in
right?
March. It's March
Okay.
right now. That couldn't have been before January 2019 for sure.
So it was January. Let's say January.
All
All right.
They definitely
So-
didn't do it
so we-
during Christmas time.
Yeah, nah. Nah. So we probably 2.5 months in
Mm-hmm.
of the Gucci thing. T.I. called for a 3-month boycott.
Yeah, that don't really make sense.
Exactly. If you're gonna cancel Gucci, see now, this is my thing. The only people T.I. invested like $1.2 million in Gucci in the last year. Not invested, I mean like bought
Yeah.
stuff with Gucci.
Spent.
But that's
Right.
still investing
As a
money.
loyal customer.
But it's not there's no ROI, that's return on investment. So when T.I. is talking about or getting mad at people for buying Gucci or continuously buying Gucci, T.I. has spent money on Gucci.
Right.
And once Gucci did this, he only called for a 3-month protest or boycott.
Right.
Now, the art of the boycott is not you boycott for 3 months and then you go back to it. It's you boycott until they change.
Exactly.
And if they don't change, then you're forever boycotting whatever entity that you're trying to force to change, right?
Right.
In the Montgomery bus boycott, they didn't boycott for 3 months and then get back on the bus. They showed that they didn't need the bus system until the bus system was like, we need them. Let's make this change. They can sit wherever they want.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. The boycott was effective. You calling for a 3-month protest, boycott, whatever the case, that's not effective. Any business person has at least 6 months of shrink 6 months of shrink coverage in their budget. Shrinks, for those who don't know, is when people steal, when merchandise is damaged, anything like that to which they have to mark down or completely get rid of.
Or just the inventory overall.
Yeah, inventory, some type of inventory. They have a budget to cover that, right? So any good business, especially Gucci, they got at least 6 months, probably even a year,
Even more than that, bro.
right,
Yeah.
of money to cover, either bad business months or whatever the case.
And yo,
So-
that's on the low end, bro.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I ain't nobody thinking about T.I. T.I. at this point is doing it for publicity and for numbers, for whatever it is that he doing.
How do you feel about that, bro?
Overall, I like T.I. and I do like the fact that he uses his platform to speak on certain situations. In this day and age, a lot of things are situational, and just like how we spoke earlier about titles, T.I. is coming into this situation as a rapper. Said most times, So like he's gonna get slandered from like that point of view always. I like the fact that there is attention on his Gucci thing, but the fact of that you could even say that a fact that this man spent $1 million with these people screams to me.
$1 million, 200.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's too much.
Mm.
So like
1.2.
and
And
really
you said in the last year, not
Last year.
right.
So,
yeah. So and
Not
even like
over time.
So 18.
with that, $1 million that could have went anywhere else. Now, granted, I know about what T.I. do in his community and what he doing up in Atlanta and whatnot. I get you. I
Imagine
feel you.
what $1 million could do to the
Exactly.
black community.
Exactly.
No, $1.2 million though.
He could have sent that $1 million in clothes to Flint.
Or
'Cause
he
you know
could have
they
just
need it.
sent water to Flint because they still in a water crisis.
Yo, we
Jaden Smith.
we need to
just
build him like
sent-
a whole system. But I'm just saying overall,
Yeah, yeah.
he could have
yeah,
sent
yeah.
that mill to Flint.
Yep.
Right.
I'm all about putting awareness to certain things in society, but there's a certain way that we do that for it to be effective on our platform. I just feel like he didn't take that correct route.
Right.
That it is what it is.
Nah, I understand that. I kind of feel the same way that you do, bro. Like, and I actually seen a picture of him wearing a Gucci shirt since his little band, you feel me, or protest,
Seriously?
whatever you want to call it, yeah.
Think about it. If you
I
spent
showed
$1 million
it to him.
there, how hard is it for you not to be wearing it?
Man, listen. The only people you got Gucci. You got Gucci.
Nah,
No, I believe I don't own any.
I don't
Gucci
own no
right now.
type of
Nah.
designer.
I ain't
Me
even-
me
I don't buy
boycotting
stuff.
Gucci is a lifetime. Is already a lifestyle.
It's already in effect. It's already
so
in play.
like, come on. The only
I ain't need no help, basically.
yeah, I don't need no help. I'm not going to run to buy Gucci.
But I did see Steven Jackson Stack 5.
Yeah.
He sold all the Gucci shoes he had just off a rip because
See?
he's really been on that black bench because he's been like messing with FBCC Bay Area. Shout out to him though,
Yeah.
seriously. But he really been supporting him. So, like I said, his approach was, hey, I'm on the gram. I got this platform. I speak. I'm a sports dude. Yo, I wear a size 13 to 14. I'm selling these Gucci's off because I know it's still people who gonna rock out with them regardless.
Mm-hmm.
But he like, yo, I'm getting them out my house because like if I'm gonna be preaching this stuff, I'm not living with it.
That Pac mentality. See, T.I. ain't on that Pac mentality. He can't be Pac if he ain't on that Pac mentality.
Yeah, and I'm not even here to slander mans, but it's like you said what you said, and you live by that. Like you a man. That's all you got. You got your word, bro.
Listen, 3 months to the date that he called for the protest. Oh wait, actually, I can go on his Facebook page. I mean his Instagram page and see.
Funny how
Trouble Man, hold on,
documented
wait a
our
second.
life is.
Trouble Man
Look,
31.
and while he
Let's
looking
see.
that up, Gucci actually proposed like a $6 million funding for what they say, like I think they said it, like colored kids or something like that.
Colored kids.
I think they might have.
Basically,
$6 million funding for colored kids.
basically Gucci
Something.
February 8th.
developed.
I'm not too sure. What
February 8th.
That's not that long ago.
So Gucci, call to action. Number 1, stop buying Gucci for the next 3 months. 2, if you own anything Gucci, do not wear it. This means clothes, handbags, belts, shoes, cologne, perfume, everything. Exclamation mark.
One is-
3, share with your network. Ineffective immediately. Ineffective immediately. Listen. You already said he wore it, so he broke his own rules.
I think
He
I
can't say
did.
nothing else. I'm sorry, he can't say nothing else.
It's
His
America,
credibility
bruh.
is shot.
It's America, man.
You at this point, it should have said sell all your Gucci and get your money back. by any means. Because there's some people out there. Listen, we got to remember Gucci's stock spiked 2% when this happened. So all the neo Nazis and stuff that got money went to buy some Gucci, and it enough for it to spike 2%.
Right.
That didn't like black people. Now I guarantee you they was trying to get that blackface Gucci get up. So when we talking about all this stuff, at that point all Gucci should have been canceled, just like all um Moncler should be canceled, just like all of the Burberry should be canceled. All them. Only one that's safe is Fendi, 'cause I ain't seen nothing in Fendi yet. But you gotta think. But you gotta think about it. All these designers are subsidiaries from mother companies. So Gucci is a subsidiary from a lot of different companies. Like Gucci is not just Gucci. It's Gucci that's under a mother company that you still buying.
There's an umbrella that you have to follow. That's why, like, this whole thing.
Come on, T.I.
Like, we can speak on it as in literal terms, but this is all a mental thing. Like, if that's how you feel about a brand, okay, we got all these phones. We know it's an umbrella. Who's the head of Gucci? Like, who owns the stuff? How much of this stuff do we really own, people?
Right.
Is it really all our wardrobe? All right, cool. So what we gonna do? Stimulate economy by selling it back on these apps? We could have did that. That's a move. Somebody could have created an app where we could have sold the Gucci back to whoever else out in the world. That'd have been a good move and a good dope. He could have invested in doing that. That's the thing. You feel me? You got the money, but everybody don't always got the brains to back the money. I understand that. But that's how I feel in these situations, though, more so.
Nah, that makes sense. Both of y'all had good statements just now. Both of those made sense. And like I said, I kind of feel the same way as you, but I don't know, bro. I don't think it don't be enough. It don't be enough for our people to just, all right, well, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm not gonna wear that anymore. Like it's weird. Like people just, I don't know. It'd be like you allowing disrespect, kind of like, and then they could buy it back by doing something real quick just to change the. But nah.
So how y'all feel about reparations?
Reparation. I feel like we deserve those. I definitely do.
In what capacity?
Whatever it takes.
At this point in the game, even relating to even with like the Gucci thing, if we did get them, do we know what to do with it? Like, could we make the right move with them?
I ain't convinced.
And not even just the
certain people will, for sure.
Yeah, I know. Like some of us will because like we already know, but like we're speaking literal terms. Like if we woke up tomorrow and we each had 100 bands in the account to do what we wanted to next, some of us gonna be like, "Oh, I have 100 bands." Me, or maybe somebody else might think my network of people got over $1 million right now.
Right.
What we doing next?
Exactly.
You know,
it's not always about you.
It's always about the mind thing. To me,
work together and network and meet people to provide a real future.
But like, how you feel about the? I mean, like, how would you feel if tomorrow 100 bands is in the account?
Well, I ain't never.
And granted, I don't want to. I'm not saying like 100 bands in each person's account is how much we're worth and whatnot. I'm just saying like, I'm just giving you guys a cool example.
Well, it is on the political side. Reparations has been talked about for the 2020 candidates. That's been a big thing. Some people are for it, some people are against it. That's kind of why I brought it up, because, like Jazz just said about, we can get bought sometimes. Like, if I give you this, just like the $6 million or whatever for the colored kids, or whatever the case. That's you just trying to buy us back so we can buy, because you seen a hit that you're not reporting that we know that that came.
If we gonna roll on that, we gotta just include that was also how do I want to say supervised by Dapper Dan, like because you know how big of a role he played. Yeah, man. So like it was an initiative that was brought up and implemented for pretty much people that look like us to get into that industry is pretty much to sum it up. So I don't want to kind of like downplay what they did do, but we gotta also realize this is just a start. Because today it could be 6 to 10 mil. Tomorrow it could be 50 mil to get all these people in.
Right.
You never know. Like these things do have room to grow.
Or we can just start our own.
Of
and
course.
support our own.
Well, we should have done that in the first place because
Why?
we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Right, right, exactly. But back to the reparations.
That
thing.
also takes time too, though. Definitely takes time.
Back to the reparations
Mhm.
thing. I just don't feel like we have the right people. We're not we're too divided to actually do something right with reparations, right? So, in a sense, Madeline. Okay, that's not her name. Whatever. It's the white lady that's saying that she want to give $500 million at least of reparations to the African American community.
How would you disperse that?
To which I guess it's a committee, like a council of black leaders that kind of decides how they're going to use the money. It is for financial projects and things of that nature in the black community. And my thing is, okay, so who's these people?
Right.
And like, 'cause we got people like
To
Umar.
be able to distribute money to a mass.
Yeah, so we
Right.
got people like Umar and other black leaders that can't get along because they believe in their viewpoint of the world. Point of view is different. Their
It's
worldview is
selfish.
different, right? So when we talking about reparations, we got to think about, well, we divided as a people altogether. Like, still, even with our leaders can't get along for the common greater good, right?
Right.
So, to appoint a council, who's on that council? And if you're on that council, what exactly are you doing? Is it gonna affect me, or is it gonna put money in your pockets? 'Cause the higher you get, the more corrupt you become.
Right. Basically.
Unless your name is like Maxine Waters or something like that, but whatever.
She's a rare figure.
Rare figure, right?
Generation thing.
So, I just feel like the whole Andrew Wang thing, Yang.
Alexander Wang.
No, Andrew, the presidential candidate that wants to
Oh.
give every person $1,000 a month. So it's like a living credit, $1,000 a month. That's one of his things for, on his campaign.
I
Like
don't
every
know. It
American,
sounds, of course, it
$1,000.
sounds good. It sounds
It's-
good.
I feel like that'd be kind of more beneficial when we talk about reparations, but that's not a reparation. That's just something that he wants to do for everybody.
It's a
Right.
stipend.
Yes, it's a stipend. It's a lifestyle stipend because he's a businessman, and he said that the way that it's going in 2040 or something like that, black people is gonna be broke
Yeah. I
because
seen that.
AI, artificial intelligence, is gonna take all the jobs.
Mhm.
So like flipping burgers and stuff, which I already seen the flipping burger machine, and that junk is crazy. It can flip like 12 burgers at the same time.
Sheesh.
But yeah, I don't, all that paying and reparations and things of that nature. Give it to me. I know what to do with it.
Exactly. I do too.
If you already like we're working towards it, this doesn't apply to you. More so.
Nah, okay. But next I wanted to talk about LeBron James and these Lakers not going to the playoffs this year. How do y'all feel about that? I can't believe it.
It's about time. LeBron need a break. He been to 8 straight finals. He done played in probably in the last 8 seasons. He probably played in over, I don't know, a lot of games. Over 500 games maybe.
I think more
'Cause
than
it's
that, bro.
82 times 5 is what?
He
I'm about to do
played
my
the
math.
longest seasons usually, bro.
Yeah,
So-
hell yeah.
It's crazy.
They
That's-
said this season when he missed the 18 games, that was the most he's missed.
Yeah.
He hurting. I'm glad I ain't knocked that over.
Yeah.
But that would have been crazy.
Pain.
Come on, why this not working?
Pain.
Okay. So 82 times 5. 82 times 8. Oh, so that's 656 off rip. And it's what? It's
Then you got the playoffs.
in the playoffs. And he went 7 games of pretty much all every
My
playoff
man be going
appearance.
through the gauntlet.
So,
boy.
He done played over 1,000 games in the last 8 seasons. With what? No rest, 'cause right after the finals when he lost to the Warriors, he was right back in the gym.
Right.
So he need a break. Like, he needs a break to go and just watch and enjoy football and his family. So he deserve it.
he
Like,
ain't-
this
he
is
ain't
a
even
good
thinking
thing
like
for him.
that.
I'm glad he went to
I
the
got a
Lakers.
funny take on it, and then I just got like a regular take on it. My funny take on it is that my son Brian moved to LA to be an A&R.
Nah, that's a fact though.
That's funny as a bitch.
He really did.
And
A&R.
imagine the time he got all this time now, so he's gonna
Yeah,
be more
like
A&R
it's
now.
lit in LA. You feel me? Like Bron is in LA. Like
And he moved LA for the
Space Jam.
yeah.
Yeah,
I was
Right.
about to say Looney
Yeah.
Tunes. The Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Space
He
Jam.
out
Come
here.
on. He about to take his acting classes. Like he about to just he using that time.
Nah, that's smart. That's definitely smart. Everything else that he's doing, like business wise in LA, that's definitely smart. But
LeBron
damn,
with the
I know he
network.
mad though. I know he is upset. Like
Listen, I just want to see my boy Wade in the first round. He can get outs in the first round, but I need
I
him to
think
go to
he
the
is
playoffs
going
this
to
last.
if he do.
Oh yeah, nah, of course they're gonna be
It's
eighth
quiet.
seed.
Yeah.
They're gonna go up against who?
The
Toronto.
Bucks. The Bucks.
Oh, the Bucks. Come on, even though they just beat the Bucks, but come on, they
Not 7 games.
Yeah, I ain't
They
doing
not-
it.
not 7
They ain't
games.
doing it at 5. I could put cash up on that.
they ain't getting swept.
They getting up out of there though.
My boy Wade six
They-
man of
they
the year.
getting up-
That's another thing. He need to
6
get
minutes
6
a
man of the
year?
year.
Nah, Lou Will.
Nah, I don't care about Lou Will.
Lou
my
Will.
boy,
He
on
said
his
what he
way
said,
out.
man.
My boy on his way out. He getting 6 man of the year.
Lou Will, man. He got
He
the
got
most
the braids
points.
and everything. I don't care if he got the most points.
Off
My
the
boy
bench,
Wade.
bro.
My boy Wade put the braids in his head. He getting 6 man of the year.
Yeah, he was bugging with that too, 'cause he.
I mean, he could have been, but
Nah, he's still bugging currently with it because it's a different style.
Change that shit up. Nah, bro. Cut it out.
yo, he said, "All right, I don't like him going this way. Make him go left."
Nah,
he still hit that game winner with him though.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did. He been playing good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He definitely has been.
They said he was cooking the other night, and the stat was like 20 and like 6 and 6. I don't know, it was something like that. But I was
That's-
like, okay, like he must have been cooking at the right time.
Fourth quarter, but you know Wade is a fourth quarter player though. He always showed up in the fourth quarter. When LeBron was in there, he was leading the league with points in the fourth quarter. LeBron last year. But you know,
Yeah, I don't want to get to them stats, but
LeBron last year. Nah, bro. It's gonna take a huge hit, bro. 'Cause like now, just every round is gonna be different. 'Cause first of all, now he's in the West.
oh god, you right. He not in it.
He's
Nah.
not
Alright,
I'm
in
sorry,
the
that's just what I'm
playoffs,
doing.
bro. Like,
yeah,
bro,
nah.
like,
it's gonna be
It's
probably
gonna
the
be
Bucks
it's gonna
and the
be
Raptors.
different not seeing LeBron in the playoffs.
It's almost like I remember the first time I realized, damn, Kobe not in this.
This
shit
might
no
be
more.
the first year that we get. Well, this is the first year that we in 8 years that we don't see LeBron in the finals.
8
So
years.
we're gonna see a new champion this year.
I ain't gonna hold you.
'Cause I
That,
don't know if the-
that's something to say by itself. Like, bruh, like I don't care what y'all say about me. I really be out here, bro. Whatever y'all say at the end of the season, I'm really out here.
Yeah. I
Yo,
don't care. I
yo,
took a break for
They be
y'all.
fronting on bro, so that's something to really tell people like, yo, bro, for like the past decade, I really been out here, bro.
Yeah.
I
like-
took a break for
Like whatever y'all say to me during the season, at the end of that shit, I'm here.
y'all. Yeah.
That y'all
was
win or
scared 'cause
lose.
y'all thought I was gonna
yeah,
get in
yeah.
too.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Y'all,
Cause y'all know I'm a different one.
Man, I fuck with Bron, man. People just be talking shit because they be trying to run away with stats and storylines. But at the end of the day, when you great, man, you great.
Nah, once it's over, once it's all said and done for him,
Niggas gonna cry when he
bro,
leave, man.
yeah.
Word.
People gonna be upset.
All
Even
of
the
'em.
haters.
All
Even
of
the haters
'em.
gonna be mad
All
too.
of them gonna cry because ain't nobody
Same
else.
thing with Kobe.
Yeah, that
Kobe was the same
that
way.
a different feeling,
Yeah,
bro.
but niggas was hating though, bro. Like even still, niggas was still hating. Like
Yeah, it hit to
they
this
ain't
day.
care about none of that. Like
Nah, but when Kobe went out, that was it.
Nah, but I'm glad LeBron missed the playoffs because I want to see another champion. I don't know if the
You just want to see Space Jam too, bro.
I don't know. I don't know about that. Bugs Bunny, but I don't know about
Oh
LeBron.
man.
But now I want to see another champion. Maybe Harden to get his. I don't know.
don't
Maybe
think that's
I
happening,
tend to.
bro.
I hope Chris
might
Paul
get
stay healthy
his.
for him. Then word.
I think
No.
it's quiet, bro. For
I
both
don't know.
of
I
them.
don't know if the Warriors gonna do it.
It's crazy because I would hate to be hard and to hear this. Like, yo, like I'm hooping my ass off, and y'all know I ain't gonna make it.
They say he know too. They saying he know too. I'm like, but nah, bro. 60 again.
He
Son.
might be the second unanimous MVP though.
I don't know, my boy, cause
Yeah,
Giannis.
bro.
Giannis
I know
It's
Giannis.
a lot
I
of
know
people
Giannis,
balling
but-
right now, bro.
But what?
and PG.
But you gotta
PG
think about it.
hooping.
But you gotta think about it. It was people balling when Steph got his unanimous.
Yeah, he
It was-
wasn't
it was
supposed to get
people-
that.
Yes, but
It was
like,
people-
but nah. But the field that whole year was like, yo, it's the Steph show. You feel me? Like you knew.
Yeah,
All right,
that's true.
it's not really that anymore.
That's true.
You feel me? Think about
That's
that
true.
though.
But at the same time, My boy Harden is.
Yeah,
He's knocking on doors. It's
Yeah, he
like,
not,
yo,
bro. I think he put up 30 plus on every team in the league. That
yeah,
like
30
like
plus
that was a
on every team in the
diagram,
league. And
bro.
then
Yo, he
he-
walking through and really like.
he with like
Yo,
4
like,
others.
he really sliding on y'all.
Sliding.
he really out here sliding on
He
y'all.
with 4 others now with scoring 60 points.
He
Most
walks
scored
into your
60-point
gym and
games.
travels and hits threes on your best man.
Yeah,
You can't do shit about it.
nothing
You
at
tight
all.
as we speak.
Nothing at all. He might be. You never know. All them records that he set this year so far.
I don't know, bro.
And it's
Because
probably gonna be
then they be
quiet,
trying to
bro.
say too, like it got to be with the best team, best player on the best team. So,
Nah, that's not really it always too.
Nah.
Because
that's how
remember
it be
back
for
in
the
the,
MVP.
yo, remember back when like Steve Nash stole the MVP from Kobe.
From Kobe. And
Right.
And
was
Kobe
the
dropped
best.
81 that year.
Right.
Kobe should have got MVP.
He
that
should have
year.
got that.
And
Kobe only
Steve-
got one
and
MVP.
And Steve Nash was
Cold
like, he
robbery.
averaged like 10, 13, and
Nah, yo, he was not gonna front.
It
Steve
was
Nash,
horrible.
he was feeding the whole squad. Yo, the Suns was lit back then with
Yeah,
Stoudemire.
yeah.
But that's
They
simple
was.
shit though. You feel me?
And Sean Marion.
yeah. With that
Raja
ugly old
Bell.
jersey.
Yo,
Raja Bell, Barbosa. Yep.
Yeah.
That was
Okay,
the
they was
squad.
lit. Yo, they was fake lit, bro. Yeah. I'm sorry. They deserve
That's
credit.
when the league.
But
was lit.
sorry, if I drop 81, y'all gotta give me the MVP because ain't nobody out here scoring 81.
Yeah, I was the closest to 100.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
out here
To
preaching
that
about
100 clip.
61. We out here happy as fuck about 61. Kobe dropped 81 on a nigga head, and they didn't get a nigga MVP.
Who was that? That was Jalen Rose too.
Yes, sir.
81.
Them Raptors.
And they still make jokes about that to this day. To this day.
Kobe was like, "Don't take me out." Kobe had his eyes on that 100 clip.
Bro.
Of course he
Of
did.
course.
He had his eyes on that 100
What's
clip.
his name? Devin Booker from Kentucky. He played for the Suns now. He has 70.
Yeah. I
He's
ain't
not
gonna
even
hold you.
20. I don't even think
I
he's
love
25
watching
yet.
the video of how Kobe got to 81. It's funny as a bitch.
Kobe didn't pass the ball.
He was gunning that shit.
He did not pass.
But I think
Mad free throws too, though, bro. Mad.
his
free
percentage
throws.
was good that game too.
He
I
was
think, bro.
gunning that shit, bro. But like over 3 people though, bro. Like
Yeah.
the fact he was
Splash.
pulling these shits. Is
He's
just
the original
mad funny.
splash bro.
But he great though, so that's all.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
that's a talent that you can't replicate.
Yeah, the mama mentality is there, bro.
Right. Yes, sir.
Well, my boy getting 6 man of the year. All right, go ahead. You can.
Lou will.
Not with
Lou
the
will.
braids, fam.
You can move on.
Lou will.
The braids is the reason why.
I mean, call Gabby, man. Yo, comb them shits out, man. Word.
Yo, did y'all see his other son is gay?
That's cool.
Did y'all see that?
Yeah, I definitely seen that.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it, but
That's cool.
I was just like, dang, because I always wonder why he'll never like. I never see him post his other son.
Because he probably don't play ball.
Nah,
I'm not even
Nah, he
being funny.
post-
No pun intended.
I wasn't being funny. I was dead ass. Like
he
I don't
definitely
play
be
ball.
he be posting him though.
yeah,
It's newer,
yeah.
but he be posting him.
And like, isn't he older, right?
No,
Nah,
he's
the
younger.
younger one.
Oh, he did younger one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, he be. Yeah,
But it's
I
like
seen that.
what can you do type of thing.
Nah, I
you
mean,
love your kids, man.
Yeah, love your kids.
Like no,
Love
no
your
matter
kids.
what it is, man.
love your kids.
Word.
Whatever they become.
I mean, like they can choose what they want to be, but don't have them out here feeling like they not loved.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah, he
Yeah.
he posed with him.
Yeah.
He take pictures and stuff. So and that ain't nothing. It was just a little snippet.
You gotta do like what's comfortable to you too, though.
Yeah.
Oh
Don't-
man.
Don't ever reject your kids. Okay, just don't do that.
Don't ever.
No
do
matter
that,
what.
bro. Don't ever
No
do that.
matter what, unless they kill somebody. Then,
Nah, it's not even that
Nah,
though.
that's
But
not
like,
even
that.
honestly, because like you know, we live in a real bullseye society, bro. Like whatever is being thrown up out there is getting shot at. So like I don't want to put my kids in no position to get taught about because I'm ready. You feel me?
That's a
You
fact.
feel me? So like
That's a
I'm
fact.
a respectfully post my son and what he tell me to post type shit. That's
That's a
how
fact.
I think it is actually though. Cause that's
And
what's
if you
out.
want smoke, come and find me.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. Okay. But,
I appreciate you guys so much.
But this the jazz section, man. It's all
Yeah,
jazzy over
back
here,
to
man.
jazz.
It's
Yes,
all
sir.
jazz.
All right,
All
back
nah.
to jazz.
Nah, actually, I think we about to slide into a commercial. Yes, sir. So we will be back with you guys very soon.
We gonna set.
Yes, sir. Back again. Part 2. Jazz, your host. Dev, co-host. Mav, co-host. Nah, actually, I wanted to get into some hot picks. I don't know what y'all was listening to during this week, but I wanted to get into that. Give me a song from each of y'all that you could say kind of define this week that passed, or that you listened to that passed and you was like, yeah, like that one stuck with you.
You go ahead.
Whoa.
I gotta look at my Apple Music.
Now, honestly, last joint I was playing.
Man, I've been on my Nipsey this week.
Oh,
Probably.
Legacy. Offset. Travis
okay.
Scott, 21.
Oh, okay, yep.
Yeah. I
I'm
don't
rocking
know.
with that,
I
too.
don't know what it is about that, yo. To be honest with you, but yeah, has been rocking.
What I've been listening to "Rule the World" by 2 Chainz and Ariana Grande. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
she sound black on that song.
That's it though. That song really it.
Yeah.
I can't wait till it's sunny
I was
outside.
about
I
to say,
can bang that shit.
The Change, that's my
Yeah.
boy. That's been my boy since time. So
And that was really a work of art that he put together right there. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah. Well, you know,
Chains
A&R.
come with the albums though.
You know, A&R. You know, that's why.
Shout out to LeBron James.
Shout out
Shout out
Bron,
Bron.
man. Shout out Bron. My son
Rapper
had
go
my
to the league.
yo.
Listen,
Imagine like waking up, be like, hey yo, bro, yo, that engineer sent me like them beats or whatever. Yeah. Me and Bron in here, but like, listen to beats and shit. So yeah, send them shits through. Oh, you and like LeBron James? Oh, all right.
LeBron who? Nah, it was LeBron who?
Oh, what like LeBron like like basketball LeBron?
Man, you know Bron.
Oh, Bron.
Bron.
Oh, LA Bron, like LeBron.
Bron.
Oh, LA Bron.
LA.
All right. Oh, Playboy. All right. Them bitches was already sent, Playboy.
wait, hold on. So you said Nipsey? What song?
Just the album.
The whole
I
album?
listen.
entire?
I don't have a specific song. I mean, you know, you got like
The
Hustle
intro.
and Motivate, Victory Lap is
Yeah.
fire.
The intro and Hustle and Motivate for sure.
Double Up is mine.
Double Up, yeah.
Double Up is
Yeah.
mine.
That's every week. That's
Nah,
going down.
but it's
every
like-
week.
that's off the wake up.
Yeah, but
I'm not
I say
gonna
it's
lie,
certain
that's off the wake
songs,
up.
Like you should have. I don't have this playlist, but that's like how we was talking about earlier with the island with the islands and
The
and the coconut.
Yeah.
But everybody should have a playlist, a waking up motivation music playlist. So where you got those songs that just hit.
Yeah.
So like, but I know my what would be on my playlist.
I got some different
So
ones.
I got it. So it's just you should just shuffle through that playlist as you getting ready for work or whatever it is, 'cause this is what's motivating you throughout the day.
Right.
I know when like 444 came out, Smile, I used to bump that
Mhm.
every day.
It's a good song.
Every day. I don't know why, but it was like one of that. Or
Nah, that whole album too.
yeah, that whole album 444.
That
We
was a
be here all
gift.
day.
That was a
Um,
gift. Yeah,
We be here all
Oh,
day,
what's-
that was a gift.
all night.
Oh, Logic from his second album, Never Been. I used to bump that every morning.
Mm.
Yeah, them first 2 albums was it from him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a few songs where I just
Yeah, I gotta.
they really motivate
I
me.
got
Like
some
they
good
keep me
songs.
on. Like
me a
Middle
couple.
Child will be one of those songs.
Yeah.
Middle
Okay.
Child. Like it's too much in there that it's like, yo, yeah, I relate to that. Yeah, I relate to that. Yeah, I relate to that.
I would bump.
Yes, I relate to that.
Damn, you right. Yeah, 'cause like I go in with the lyrics really though, 'cause the lyrics really be like them speaking to me more so.
Mm-hmm.
But I bump all the Graduation by Ye, you feel me? But
Yeah.
I Wonder by Ye
Yeah.
is one of those is one of those tracks.
Yeah.
I be like, yeah, this him speaking, like this my brother speaking to me, like yo,
Mhm.
like this is everything I be thinking, like. I mean, I'm really not even gonna dive into the lyrics, 'cause we gonna be here just feeling like,
All
damn, like he really speaking right now to what I'm going through currently,
Right.
really currently. And another one is like more of like a more upbeat Miguel Skywalker with Trav.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I wake up, nigga, I be stretching and shit. So like, quit the dead the bull like a matador. I be up, be like ready to go. Like, all right, let me get my ass up
Yeah.
now with this funny ass song going. Like,
Yeah, let me get up.
Nah, Miguel fire though.
Yeah,
Shout out
Miguel
Miguel.
fire. Yeah.
Shout 'em
Yeah, he's
out.
fire.
Yo, while we talking about music and basketball,
Bron
Yeah.
dropping?
Nah, he not.
You talking about?
Oh, yo,
Oh,
I'm not
no,
going.
no, no.
I remember I was
Oh.
on Twitter. They said, yo, I swear to God, if I hit, yo, if there's like a Hidden Brown verse on the Chains album, I'm deleting the whole shit.
Hearing
Not
me
giving
back.
my son Brown a
My
chance.
son, huh?
Not giving Brown a chance.
Bro, they ain't give Kobe a chance.
They ain't give Kobe a chance. You right.
They gave Shaq a chance though.
Is he a funny looking ass?
2-2.
I mean, shit. I mean, what you gonna give the
Master P.
dude who can't walk through
Master
your
P, they
doorway
gave
a
him a
chance,
chance.
bro?
Master P, my boy.
Shaq not walking in here, bro. Like that's not 7 feet, bro.
He gonna have to duck, but he'd be in the booth.
He'd be here, bro. Yeah. If yeah.
He gonna have to send
We
the
could
chair and
orchestrate
record
that.
though, 'cause I don't know
He's
if
sitting
the-
on the table.
Nah, he gonna break.
Now
my
he's
dick.
sitting on the speakers over there.
Nah, he gonna have to
Nah,
sit
he
behind
gonna-
me, and he's still gonna be my height sitting down.
Yeah. He can't sit in that chair though. He gonna break that.
Yeah.
Nah,
Nah.
Yeah,
It's quiet.
quiet for that shit. And now we all getting sued. Fuck.
I'm gonna tell them he slapped me. And I'm gonna run into that wall. Yeah, it's gonna be your word versus my word. I got the bruises.
Yo, nah, but what I was thinking next was college, going to college versus starting a business straight out of high school.
Start my business first. Actually, when I have my kids, I'm not gonna allow them to go to college straight out of high school
Why not?
Wow.
because I just watched a TED talk of 2 high school students that just graduated,
Yeah.
and they already got a book and they're traveling the world, getting paid and doing TED talks. And they was like, "I'm sorry, mom and dad, but we're holding off on college right now because we gotta get this work done."
Nah, that's
So
crazy.
we-
I have a niece. Excuse me. I have a little cousin right now. She's actually doing that here in Rochester, New York. She's actually doing that right now.
Like
That's fine.
we don't need college.
Right.
Like we don't need college. College is just a validation for working class, honestly. Or
That's actually a great way to put it.
college is a continuation of business, something that you need, right? So
Mhm.
you go to college to get a good paying job. Now, if you already got a business and you want to expand your business by learning strategic leadership or something, you go to college. But your business is paying for your college because you already got the money. We do it backwards. Like
Right.
before, we used to go to school and it'll be a trade school within a school. So we get the trades first and then we pay for school
Right.
for continued education, right?
Mm-hmm.
College, you can go to college if you 60, 70, 40, 35. So why you need to go at 18? I'm going to show you how to get this money.
First.
How to continue this. Well, I'm going to have generational wealth anyway.
Right.
Like the businesses anyway. But it's just, I'm going to show you how to manage your money first. And then you decide if you want to go to college or not. To expand your knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
But they're going to have it already. Yeah. College is a scam. I got to pay back this money. And I don't have no money. And I
Right.
got to pay back all this money.
And they wanted to start as soon as right the day after graduation.
All right. Or 6 months after you stop going to school.
Right.
Nah. Like my student loans is a brand new Infinity. Like, come on. Okay, maybe a used Infinity. I ain't go to that much school.
That's still ridiculous.
It's a brand new
bro,
domestic
like,
car though, depending on what it is. So
Yeah.
like, come
Yeah.
on. It ain't no way.
It's
On
not
top of rent
Right.
and my car payment and my insurance and gas and come on. Go ahead, Matt. My bad.
Nah, for real. though.
I get heated in those debates.
Nah, I feel you, bro.
That's definitely the
I
truth.
do, 'cause like that's pain for a lot of people that I know. It's crazy 'cause I had to go through that like myself because even at a young age, nobody could really sell me on the overall idea of college.
Mhm.
'Cause I was like, you guys are perfectly fine with like a 17, 18-year-old being able to take out 50 grand of money, and then you tell them to spend it on school and be like, this is what you really want to do.
Right.
And hope.
Yeah.
And
Mentally, I like that. I couldn't be sold on that idea, especially 'cause I didn't know what I wanted to do.
And then you meet people, like people that are in their 30s and 40s still paying out their student loans from when they was 18 to 22.
And yeah, exactly. And
That's
even
ridiculous.
within that, I don't really want to even because both my parents went to college and everything. They
Right.
actually met in college.
Yeah.
On the real, college is really a tangible thing for a lot of people because they telling you if you pull up here and you stay the course or whatever the fuck we tell you, you gonna get a piece of paper and be like, yeah, you valid, and you gonna get this job at this rate. So
Right.
so like hopefully you feel like that's comfortable to you. To a lot of people, that's a tangible thing, and they feel like they can finesse a better lifestyle out of that. And my hats off to them because some people can make it happen, and some of us are crazy enough to follow what we kind of think in our minds. Like, to be honest, starting a business is scary, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you jumping out being you as an individual, like giving yourself out.
Jumping in that water.
Yeah. So I'm even like learning that, like even like myself, like I understand being like an employee, but I was an entrepreneur before I was an employee.
Right.
So even just like you jumping out in that water on your own, you feel me, and you just out there. So that could be a scary thing. And sometimes like even through that process, you gonna feel like, damn, I could see where other people quit this shit. And be like, nah, fuck it, I'm gonna go get a job at a call center, or fuck it, I'm gonna just do this,
Right.
do that. Because sometimes you do kind of go crazy trying to bring your shit to life. But that's just how it's designed. You feel me? It's easier to go punch a clock, but it's really hard to bring the life be a fucking passion.
I'm about
Right.
to say, yeah, it's real hard to manage that budget
Yeah.
to where you breaking profit
Yeah.
or breaking even as opposed to being in the red.
You have to believe that like what you are investing physically is better for like your long term. Like every dollar that I spend for this, I believe long term don't mean nothing. It's gonna be cool
Yeah,
because
it's gonna- you gonna make it back.
Yeah, it's gonna get me to where I want to be.
or it's gonna get
Right.
stolen.
Hey, but hey, we smart over here. We got insurance,
Right.
man.
Um,
We pay that.
nah, just to the education thing. I work in the schools,
Yeah.
and the people with the master's degrees and doctorate's degrees
Make
have no idea what's going on. They looked at me and I got an associate's for answers. Like they telling me, you go on my Facebook page right now. They telling me to run for school board and they'll vote for me, and run for mayor and they'll vote for me on some next level.
Right.
Like
They-
you don't
yeah.
need school or college.
They just did
You
what
don't
they was
even
told
need-
to do.
You honestly don't even need elementary or high school. You can
Think so, bro?
you don't need it. You don't
During a
need it.
certain time in the world, you didn't. I'll be honest, because certain people got to certain good positions in life without it.
You
so
needed
like
it
we
more.
can only go by example.
Right.
But outside of that, currently with the world that is now, no.
You needed it more back in the day
Yeah.
Yeah.
than you need it now. Why?
Mhm.
Because back in the day they actually taught you some things, right?
Right.
Now they don't teach you nothing. You just there. They teaching you how to
They just
listen,
taking your time.
listen to rules and obey
Yeah.
for the 7 hours or 8 hours you in the school building.
I'm
Right.
trying to teach
But
you some type of structure.
You
or
not
routine.
the school systems is based off of Prussian education model, to which it breeds nationalism and military personnel. Walking lines,
Yeah.
stand up,
School
put your
and
heart
jail.
over.
I
The,
seen that comparison before too.
put your hand over
I
your
never
heart
thought of that.
for the national anthem.
I
Yeah.
always-
Like,
I always
Salute to the
done.
flag. Salute the flag. All that stuff.
Eat when we want to, sleep when we want you to.
Like,
Get
ask to go to the
recreation,
bathroom. You get a certain time for
phone calls.
playtime. Like, you gotta actually use the phone. It's the model of education is outdated and it needs to be changed.
Yes.
So
It's crazy.
your kids are actually benefit more from learning outside of the school setting than learning inside the school setting, which I'm learning slowly but surely. Like the whole RCSD cutting jobs and stuff right now,
Mm-hmm.
it's legitimately putting our kids at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Like severely at a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no reason why you can go 10 minutes outside the city and the school district has a 80-90% graduation rate. You come back 10 minutes and it's 54, 52. And it's hit with poverty. But we got these anti-poverty initiatives and all this stuff, but yet the poverty is not going nowhere.
Exactly.
Right? So
in the lottery,
it's a lot of things that
$500 million.
that education and going to college and going to elementary school and high school you can benefit from, but if the system is not reformed,
Mhm.
then it's just a system that you fall into. It's almost like the criminal justice system. You get caught, you go to jail. You obey the time for whatever time that you in there. They let you out. You still trapped in the system,
Yeah, for sure.
right? That's the same thing with college. You go to college, you serve your time. When you get out, you're still trapped because you got to pay them back.
Right.
And if you don't pay them back, guess what? They take all your money. And if you don't got no more money and you start to evade taxes, they take you to jail. Like, it's crazy.
It's a cycle that they made purposely to.
Taking control. And you got all this money. You got all this money coming in, and you still in debt. I don't get it. It's a lot.
Hey man, it's a dirty game.
It's a crazy world we live in.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Nah. Sheesh. Nah. Next. Me and Mav was actually talking about NBA players and rappers that actually live in check to check. All these people flashing all this money. When you see them, they having wads of cash and, feel me, buying all the most expensive stuff, but they not really seeing that money right away. So
the
it's
concept real, like, bruh, I'm on TV every night hooping,
like,
and like I'm really waiting until Tuesday to get 500,000 deposited into my bank account. Granted, that's a hell of a feeling, but bruh, living check to check as a ball player gotta be some shit.
yeah,
Gotta
You're
be
traveling all the time. Like, how do you live check to check and you get paid
Think about it.
500K?
We was talking about titles earlier, right?
Yeah.
I'm a ball player now. I need a ball player lifestyle. Everybody not thinking that, but it comes with certain prices, you know? So if I'm out here on the road and I'm dead ass getting things on credit, I'm getting all type of creation on credit. I can get a Ranger on credit because I'm a fucking ball player and my agent can fucking co-sign for me. Cool. I'm getting a crib because I'm a ball player and like y'all know it's coming credit wise and my agent will co-sign for me. Cool. Any sneaker I can get off of anybody. Why? Because I'm a ball player talking to an average person. So I'm going to get that for the low, or I'm going to get that because that's the homie. Like, bro, the lifestyle crazy, and nobody ever, like, kind of, like, bats an eye at it, though. Like, because I could never, barely people live check to check. But to be waiting on, like, a big check, like an NBA check, is just funny as fuck to me.
So you think that somebody in NBA, NFL right now got bad credit? Like a 600 credit score?
I think it's possible for sure. It's
I
definitely
don't know.
possible.
They gotta try to get a 600 at that point.
You gotta try. Yo,
that much
imagine
money.
that.
It's a lot of
That-
players though.
All that money.
You being that,
and
I
you
don't know.
try.
You being ignorant, bro. Like, bro, you got all that money to pay any bill imaginable.
And you got a 600
and then you got a
credit
six.
score.
Man, you wasted it, man. Oh my god.
They don't be
Man,
thinking
that's funny,
sometimes, bro.
That's- hey man, you do what you want when you popping, man. Man, I pay them when I fucking feel like it. That's probably how they be though, bro. Mad arrogant. That's funny though. Probably not though.
That's funny. Yeah.
But nah, the rappers too though, like they really don't be.
Well,
we
they
know
really
they-
don't
we
be
know they
real, like,
broke.
But we
It's
know they
cool.
broke. They don't own the masters of their songs. They don't own their songs. They just perform them.
They really don't own anything
Right.
they do.
and they're
That,
not
like,
even
that's what
thinking
really
about it
be
like that.
something.
They just seeing that money right away. But at the same time, can you fault them though? You feel me? These be young kids from the hood.
No, not at all.
It's
Trying
marketed
to-
that way, just like with the NFL and the NBA. They
I-
market the NBA and NFL to underprivileged communities,
Right.
right? So that's and by doing that, they save money. Like, if I get a kid straight out of poverty, and I go to their house and I sit down and I'll be like, "Yo, if you do this or you do that, I'll give you this," and they like, "I bet."
Right.
By any means, right? Like, alright, cool. I bet. So they do that, right?
Mhm.
And they getting all this stuff. That's why you got boosters and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
They're trained at that point to only care about the material things because that's all they know, right?
Right.
All they gotta do is get in the gym and work and keep their craft up and produce on the floor. And the boosters and everything, they give everything to them. So they don't have the responsibility or accountability to care for themselves financially or just hold themselves to a certain standard, right? So I always thought about this, like even Dwayne Wade's story or college, because colleges do the same thing. So
Yeah, sir.
Dwayne Wade's story, LeBron's story,
Ben Simmons, they definitely paid
Ben
him.
Simmons. A lot of people. Marshawn Lynch, You know what I'm saying? Like this is pure talent though.
People got to eat, bro.
It's pure talent, but they go to a Dwayne Wade. There's another guy that wasn't looked at because he had money, some type of form of money, whether it's middle class money or whatever the case, right? Dwayne Wade's story was more profitable because of how he came up, right? At somewhere down the line, we can make an ESPN 30 for 30 movie about this and make money off of this, right? Which they did. They made a Dwayne Wade documentary on how he grew up. LeBron got a whole movie, right? And he got a documentary on that stuff, right? So in the soundtrack. So these corporations
That he
profit off
wanted
of
the
poverty.
A&R.
Yeah, they wanted the A&R. But these cuz I
That's
mean, look,
throwbacks.
LeBron, he played with players just as good as him in his time. Like LeBron was next level. Don't get me wrong.
For sure.
But he played with other good players, and they never made
Great
it in the
players.
NFL.
Other
I
great
mean,
players.
NBA, right?
Hall of Fame.
They play overseas and whatnot, but
Yeah.
like they never played in the NBA. Why? Because LeBron's story was more lucrative to the business, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they colleges, NBA, NFL, all them corporations,
They
they
grasp
profit
that.
off of poverty, impoverished stories.
America loves a story, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do.
ain't nothing wrong with that,
It's not.
but
It's about how you go about it, though.
it's a reason. That's business. If I
Mhm.
get this little kid
That's
from
just
the hood,
that's
he
just
not gonna know
challenging
how to do his-
everybody's morals, though.
Yeah.
You feel me?
If I
Right.
get this one that seen money before, he gonna know how to handle money. He gonna read his contract. He gonna do this, right?
Exactly.
Look at Eazy-E.
LeBron probably one of the best examples we have of how to get the bag and not fumble it.
Right.
To
Right.
be honest with you,
Because he made the people that was
around
him that he trusted handle his money. Like
Maverick Carter. Shout out Maverick Carter, man. Shout out because his first name is like Maverick and like he already know what's up. But shout out Maverick Carter, bro. Talk about putting your man's in position. Brown deserve a shit, anything, a platinum trophy, anything. He put his man's on, bruh.
Nah,
And
that's-
like they all work hard like individually, like they all got degrees and stuff of their own, like their own accolades. But like that's how you take your influence and put your men in position so like they can eat and like really give back.
right.
LeBron invested in that team.
That's
and
what you're supposed to
that
do.
5. Those are the 4. He invested in them, and in turn, they invested back in him.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's
now they all
exactly how
eating.
it's supposed to.
And now like they out here like making moves too, like they doing workshops and all types of stuff, like getting other
Yeah.
people
Who-
involved though.
Who better to do it with than the people you came up with?
Right.
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 It could be so simple. A lot of situations probably fail based upon that. Probably like jealousy and the type of stuff that goes on. But yeah, like a lot of situations that could have been other stories for people to publish about and
Yeah.
speak heavily on. That probably failed because of the mistakes that we make in the process that you gotta trust the process. Yes, sir. Whew.
You alright, man?
Yeah, I'm straight, bro. I am tired though. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah, it's the hours though.
yes, it is.
Yeah.
'Cause I clean got work
It's really
like
too
not too long in the future.
Not
all
too
good.
long in the future. More
That-
power to you.
That life we live, my boy.
Yeah, man. Shake it off, man. I'm in the post.
Shake it off.
Yo, man. What if all black people move back to Africa?
All black people not from Africa.
What if
That's
all
deep.
black people move back to Africa?
I mean, they'll be embraced. And
You sure?
yeah, they'll be embraced.
Okay.
They'll be embraced. I have yet to hear a story that Africans don't embrace African Americans. I hear like rumors and stuff, but when you
Right.
actually go over to Africa, like people pay to see African Americans. They got money.
What?
They got money.
Pay just to see him?
I'm pulling up on y'all.
Not like normal African Americans.
I'm going on tour in
I'm
Africa.
saying, but
man.
like
What you talking
Umar
about?
is always on tour in Africa. Like
Okay.
always.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
tour
yeah,
in
like
Africa.
that.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you go,
I
like,
thought you were just saying like pay to see a group of.
nah.
Well, yeah, we out there.
Oh, yeah, let's go right now.
You pulling up.
Nah, but like if you got something to give or something, they'll pay to see you. But
Mhm.
also if you got money,
Yeah, they play. Yeah,
like
they pay
our money,
Migos
we
that
can go
bag.
over there.
Yeah.
We can go over there
Yeah, that was a
and
thing.
and build something, create something over in Africa. Easy. So if they moved over there, it'd just be a good move. Get your feet wet, dirty a little bit, build something up. And now you got international money.
How do you think the economy would do here in the United States after that?
Oh, we know it wouldn't do well.
It wouldn't do. They need us.
Mm-hmm.
So if all of us move,
It's crazy because they put them numbers on the news all the time. Like this is how much like the black dollar is, or like this is how much like they're spending, and like they know, they know that. And funny enough, Akon said like, yo, bruh, if just like a percentage of us move back, we lit over there. Like no questions asked. Like we lit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because like Akon was like, yo, like Africa could legitimately come up like the next, like how Dubai did. You feel me? And he mean it. Like he not saying that just, bro. He sold everything he had that was crazy materialistic here just to do that over there.
Yo,
if that don't make you believe, like, all right, bro, like Akon, he ain't bullshitting us though. Like he really about it. You feel
listen, he found anybody that's went to Africa has found something about them that they didn't know about before they went there. Malcolm X
think
did
that's
it.
mad interesting though.
Yeah, that makes
Like,
sense.
and
I'm
literally
with that.
everybody.
Yeah,
Even Akon, he's from there. Wait, was he from there? He's from there.
he Senegalese.
He's Senegalese. He whatever. He
Still
African.
Africa.
He
Nah,
African.
yeah.
He African. But even him, he was indulged in the African American culture. He went back home. He sold all his material possessions. Now he different, right?
Yeah.
So if all of us went back there, we'd just be different.
Mm-hmm.
Period. And then we'll probably come back here and just take over everything.
Do you think we would prosper more?
Absolutely.
Think we would?
Listen, if they got white people in South Africa claiming reverse racism because they poor, yeah, we prospering.
Wow.
Nah,
And that's a true story.
I feel like it would be a really drastic change because you gotta understand, like a whole bunch of us definitely have never been there or really have ever thought about going. To be quite honest with you, like I mean, I have thought about it, but I don't know if the average African American has thought like, damn, I should probably take a trip to Africa.
Nah, 'cause they don't believe they from there.
Yeah, you feel me? But even then, like Africa has their own sort of like wave right now because a lot of us aren't over there. So imagine if like it was a whole migration of us that just went over there. Their culture going to shift as well as ours. So that's just something to think about.
I feel like their
It's gonna
culture is way more powerful because there's nothing over there. You gotta think about location.
They still have a way of life like without us.
Right.
So
it's gonna continue. We have to adapt because their way of life not gonna change. We have to adapt to them because we on their turf. Now, if they came over here, they gotta adapt to us. Like, I work with Africans at my school, and I had to tell one last year, yo, don't come over here and start to do what these Americans do. Stay true to your culture,
Right.
because you're gonna end up doing that with the wrong people.
In the
And,
pitfalls.
and like you gonna find yourself in something that you can't get yourself out of. Like, love your culture and stick to it, because she would literally sell her soul. Not necessarily sell her soul, but like she would literally like allow Americans the wrong American at that, because her parents was racist, to to teach her American culture. And I had to look at her like, did you do this back home? Did you do this? Do you do this at your house? Did you do this in Africa? What is your culture like? And she's telling me, and I'm like, keep it that way. Don't come over here and start to align yourself with the wrong people and allow them to show you American culture, because you're gonna put yourself in a tight position, right? So if we go over there, it's gonna be that same difference, but ain't nobody gonna be telling us, yo, don't do what they doing. We're gonna be singing Kumbaya right around the whatever. I ain't gonna say campfire because because it ain't in the forest. But yeah, we're gonna have to kind of indulge in their culture, because that would be our only decision. It ain't no. I mean, it's H&M's over there, but that's in South Africa.
I bet it's fire in there too.
Fire.
I know.
Listen, H&M, one of my favorite stores.
Ready to shop in there. Where you at? H&M. South Africa.
In South Africa.
That's coming soon though, for sure.
Nah, for real.
Nah, we definitely gotta take a trip out there.
All seriousness, I will be out there.
And there's so many places we could go
I
to
might
on
actually
top
have a
of that.
connect too.
Yeah.
Get us in Ghana.
Yeah, let's get that ball rolling.
Yeah, we gotta get
I was supposed to call him today, but I
Wakanda
forgot.
built up.
Right. Right.
Y'all
Wakanda
playing.
forever.
Y'all playing, man. If,
Right. Exactly where it is on the map.
If we had a Black Wall Street, what makes you think we can't have that?
We need to get that back first.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's get that back first.
Oh yeah, that's coming.
Put our minds together.
Y'all see what I'm doing on my Instagram page? Nah, y'all ain't see it.
What you talking about?
The
Moves.
what am I doing? So I started you know the highlights on
Yeah.
on for the story.
Mm-hmm.
So I started one for black businesses.
Mm.
I think I called it Rock Biz. Rock. I just made it up this morning. Like the name, so Rock Black Biz.
Mm.
Well, it's really Rock Black Business, but black businesses in the rock. So I got a
see that.
salon on there. I got Be
Nah, that's
Healthy on
smart.
there, and I got
Yeah,
this all natural organic body oils and stuff store on there. That's on Thursday.
Right.
I was gonna do People's Choice, but I ain't go there in a minute. So, like, I gotta actually go in there and spend money to do it. That's my thing. So when I go to People's Choice, then I'll be like, yeah, another one.
Yeah. That's
Another
a
one.
fact. Now that's actually a good idea. I'm not gonna lie. That also that's good promotion for them. When people come to our city, they know to head to these places if that's what.
Yeah. But it's also something to validate me rebuilding Black Wall Street and where my money's going.
Right.
Like, my money literally goes into black businesses first. And then if I can't find a black business, then it goes somewhere else. But first is black businesses.
Yeah. And any black business that you could possibly support in any way, try to do that.
That's a fact.
But
I mean, I was sitting in the salon. I ain't got no hair. I was sitting there
right.
chilling.
I wonder what you was chilling there for.
I was chilling.
Bet you was, Playboy.
Nah, that's definitely a good look though. Definitely a good look. But yes, sir. I think that's another episode for y'all. Appreciate my co-hosts for being here with me once again, Mav and Dev. This is the jazz section. Good night.
Yes, sir.